All right, we're inside another beautiful Shiva Shakti temple that's been carved into the mountaintop. And we're going to be going around everywhere as we can. I mean, it's huge. I can't believe they carved this into the mountain. Amazing. Now we're going deeper and deeper inside. Again, this massive granite temple structure has been carved inside the mountain, and parts of it jut out outside. This is before dynamite. There's actually a way they did this through mantra shakti, mantra diksha. And we'll talk about that later in the series. Again, we haven't reached the top yet. Top is where Ganesha is. But first, let's get darshan of Dakshinamurti, a form of Shiva, who is the great teacher. He teaches through silence, by transmitting from one consciousness to the other, lighting the flame. And deity worship, one of the reasons that deity worship is such a central feature of the temple ecosystem of Hindu Sanatana Dharma is because your Kuladevatta especially, when you connect with your Kuladevatta, my Kuladevatta is Sri Ranganatha and Tayar Lakshmi. When you connect with your Kuladevatta, you actually get a feeling connection of that bhakti. And that bhakti changes your very chemistry, your DNA. There's all sorts of epigenetic effects that occur, and we can get into all of that later in the series. But that energy transmission, connecting with your Kuladevatta, that bhakti, then gives you that Shakti. And the Bhakti-Shakti dynamic is something that if everyone understands, if all the Hindus understand, all they have to do is connect with their Kuladevatta, get that Bhakti back, generate even more Bhakti, that gives you even more Shakti, and your body just naturally becomes fitter, younger, more energetic. It's like you're back in your teenage years. And life just becomes an adventure, becomes so smooth, and all the challenges that you meet in life are handled smoothly as well. In fact, a lot of times when I really feel that Bhakti Shakti percolating in me, I always try something new. So I think today I'm going to go back and try to do Shirsasana headstand on the concrete. I've never done that before. But we're going to try it because I'm feeling that Bhakti Shakti connection, and I want to show you guys what I mean by that, how Bhakti gives you Shakti power, Shakti Avishkarna, and you manifest that power to do new things or to do other things that you've done before but a lot more easily, and kind of that fear, that nervousness, anxiety just leaves your system. So I'm committing to you right now, I am going to do Shirsasana on the concrete when I get back home. Let's see how it turns out. I'm not going to rehearse it. All the things that we do here are just one take. If I fail, I'm going to fail in front of you guys. And that's okay too, because you never give up. You never give up, okay? Never, ever give up. It's kind of like that story of the Buddha that he relates story from the Jataka tales, these Buddhist tales where the Buddha relates a story to one of his disciples. I think it's Angulimala. It was a robber that the Buddha talked to, and that robber, killer, murderer actually, he was called Angulimala because mala means garland, Anguli means fingers. He would chop off his victims' fingers and wear them in a garland, but when he met the Buddha, he got that initiation. And he transformed. And the Buddha would tell him the story of the man who dug the well to find water, and his neighbor who dug the well also to find water. Both of them did not realize that the water table was about 1,000 feet below. So, or maybe 100 feet, maybe not 1,000. 1,000 seems like a lot, but let's say 100 for the sake of the story. One guy gave up after 50 feet, kept digging, no water, he gave up. The other guy kept digging until he got to 99 feet. Water table's at 100, and he gave up. The last guy came, kept digging, and he hit 100, and he found water. So, ever, never give up. Keep digging out your patterns. Even if you fall back down, get back up again. Because you don't know what height the water table is at. In this case, the water table being the Jivatman, Paramatman connection. The higher consciousness space, the enlightenment space. But if you don't give up, and you go for Guru initiation and Kundalini Shakti, I guarantee that you will experience higher states of consciousness, connect with your higher self, and feel that bliss chemistry and that Kundalini Shakti activate. Alright, we'll stop there. We'll go get darshan and continue our journey up the mountain to get darshan of Uchikulaya, Dakshinamurti.